This is Ken Kreitzer at the Army-Navy press conference. We had a chance to talk with the Army senior linebacker Thomas Holloway. And Thomas, we talked a little bit before the season started about expectations and preparation. How has the season gone for you? It's certainly been ups and downs.
Well, there definitely have been some ups and downs, sir. I think that throughout the course of the season, all of us, including the coaches and the seniors and the remainder of the players, would have liked us to, of course, had more wins. I don't think that we can honestly say that this has been the level of success that we wanted beforehand. But what this season has shown us is that when we play our game, there are very few people who can get in our way, and we can do some really amazing things. And we're going to carry the motivation that we've learned from that and from the games that we've performed very well into the Army-Navy game. And I think we have everything it takes to make this game a success for us.
This year the team has had to overcome a number of injuries, and you've had an injury yourself to overcome. What have been some of the challenges in just coming back and having a strong team every week to play the opponents?
Well, I think that it creates a challenge because so many people have been moved around. The good thing about this is that we have the personnel to step up. They've been doing some great things. Our team has adapted very, very well, and we have a very bonded team, a very unified senior class, and even our juniors are very, very bonded with that group as well. And so that has allowed us to bounce back from these things and make these injuries a problem that could be a lot worse into something less.
And Thomas, tell us a little bit about your studies at West Point. Obviously, time management is always critical for success at West Point. How do you handle that, and tell us about your major?
Oh, my major, sir, is international law. And so with that particular humanities major, I get to take electives all over the place. And so I just try to keep myself well-rounded. But as far as time management, and West Point really teaches you how to handle your free time very diligently. And so a lot of the times when we come back from trips or even going to and from a game, a lot of people are studying, reading, really just making sure that they're up on their studies because we go right back into it throughout the week. And the only times we miss school are for times that we're actually traveling for a competition, and we still have to meet the requirements that every other cadet meets. And so it's a significant challenge, and really the only time that we have to do it is the time that we're not doing football, so we're just sandwiching it all in at once.
And what are the things the most important things that you've learned in your tenure at West Point?
I would say that West Point does a great job of making you more confident, particularly in front of people. It has taught me to better relate to others. It has taught me to be more confident in myself. It has taught me how to handle failure. In cases where you may think you know everything, but West Point quickly shows you that you do not, and you are not the best, but allows you to come at peace with that and to respect not only yourself, but others around you in a way that will help you throughout your career in the Army.
And just tell us, you're from Birmingham, Alabama. Just tell us a little bit about why you decided to come to the U.S. Military Academy.
Yes, sir. So nearing the end of my high school career, I decided that going military was something that I really, really wanted to do. And I was interested in all of the big three service academies, Army, Navy, and Air Force. And I was also interested in the Citadel and some other ROTC options. Army was amongst the top of my choices towards the very end of my high school career. It kind of trickled in late. And I knew that I wanted to play football there. And so I received an appointment from West Point. I didn't get it from a Navy or Air Force. And I ended up going to West Point. I think it was a godsend that I got that appointment, not the others, because I'm so glad that I am here today. And then I sent some film up to the coaches. The coaches knew who I was. They put me in a football company, and then I just completed like my trying out process basically during basic training. And I've been with the team ever since, and the academy has treated me very, very well, and I'm definitely grateful for my opportunities.
And the Army seniors had their branch night, I think just before Thanksgiving. Tell us what branch you're going to join in the U.S. Army.
Yes, sir. So I'm joining the military intelligence branch with a detail in armor. So I will be spending my first 3 years in the combat arms of the armor branch and then switching over to military intelligence.
Coach always talks about the next game being the most important game, but this is certainly more than a game. What does the Army-Navy game mean to you, and what makes it special?
It's special because I honestly believe that there's a mutual level of respect between teams. The rivalry is old. It's very pure, and it means so much more than the football game because the Army-Navy rivalry extends to all sports. It extends to the way we handle ourselves in the actual Army and in the actual Navy, and it is something that increases the competition amongst the branches of the military themselves, but in a way that it only makes both of us better because we do have that level of respect for how hard each other work. And I'm looking forward to the game every second of every day.
Thomas Holloway, congratulations and best wishes from all of us at the American Legion.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Ken Kreitzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio.